everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Why Night Chronicles. We're your hosts, Destiny, Nat, and Ty. Hey, Nat. Hey, Ty.
Hey
Hi,
guys, how are you
Jesse. Hi, Ty.
doing?
Happy Why Night.
Happy one night.
Yes.
Cheers to you guys. Cheers to another Friday with good friends.
Cheers, cheers, cheers.
Cheers. Mm,
Mm.
this is good,
Oh,
but it's a little sweet. I've never had this before. I
I'm gonna
um
say mine is strong.
I have a
mine is
Chenin.
too.
Mine is a Chenin Blanc by Behringer. See, I don't normally drink white wines, and this is why. I'm not a white wine type of girl, and this one's a little sweet for me. It's good, but it's sweet. What are you drinking now?
I'm drinking Josh Cabernet Sauvignon.
Ooh, nice
It's really
cab. How is it?
yummy. It's really yummy, a little strong, like Ty had said, but it's
Hmm.
really good.
Yours is strong too, Ty?
Yeah, I found this one and decided to try it out. It's called Bread and Butter, and it's
I've
also a
seen
Ooh,
Cabernet
that.
because I only drink really Cabernet.
Right.
me
I don't
too.
really
Um,
switch it up.
I got fancy. It's the holidays. It's a week before Thanksgiving. Let's have something light. This is just a little bit too sweet for me. It's good, but it's a sweet wine. I just stick to my old trusty Pinot Noir. It's my favorite. I'll go back
Mm.
to that after this glass. But like I said, with Thanksgiving only a few days away, we thought we'd give you guys some good advice on how to survive the holidays during a pandemic. For some, this will be their first holiday alone, and for some, there'll be people feeling overwhelmed for all the planning, shopping, cleaning, and everything else we have to do to prepare for the holidays. But if the stress of the holidays, excuse me, if the stress of the holidays becomes too much for you, I'm going to give you a couple of techniques that you can try out. The first thing I'm going to say is meditate. I'm telling you, it works wonders. I know I say it all the time, but take
Oh,
just yes, take 5 minutes for yourself. 5 minutes. So many apps out there now. Insight Timer, my favorite. Calm. Just try, give yourself 5 minutes. It's a
Headspace.
wonderful feeling. Yes. Um, buy yourself something on Black Friday or Cyber Monday. I know a lot of stores already have their Black Friday deals up, and you can buy them now. But I always kick off the holidays by treating myself. You know, what fun is it to shop for everybody else and not get yourself something? No,
mhm.
always treat yourself. I indulge in one of your favorite guilty pleasures. Oh my
Mm.
God, you deserve it. And you've worked hard all year. You've endured this pandemic all year. You can give yourself one thing. Indulge in a guilty pleasure. Also, I'll say since next week is Thanksgiving and it's a time to be grateful, do one random act of kindness. It could be something as simple as paying it forward at Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts. Me and my sister do that all the time. Just one little random act of kindness. You can make anybody's day. Nat or Ty, do any of you guys have any advice that you give on how to survive this pandemic holiday?
Yes, I have some tips that I'm gonna use for this holiday. And I read online that it said the Mayo Clinic says that spending just 15 minutes alone without distractions may refresh you enough to handle everything you need to do. So
Exactly.
that might help some people with all the cooking, like you said, the cleaning, the gifts, just getting
Mhm.
ready for the holidays. Just, take those 15 minutes and breathe deeply, meditate, whatever.
Yeah.
So, with that being said, I'm gonna let you guys know like what I plan on doing in order to survive these very different holidays. So I really want to plan on taking more time off of work during the holidays.
Mm,
I feel like I always work through my holiday, like just take off a
Mm-hmm.
couple days here and there for Christmas and New Year's, but I really want to spend more time at home and just
Yeah.
relax and chill, which is a nice little like, splurge for myself.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also I made an appointment to go get my hair done right before like all the
okay.
festivities. And I really, really want to like splurge and like get like fancy nails for the holidays, just so I don't have to
Ooh.
think about like, oh my God, my nails, they look horrible. I'm just gonna have them nice and pretty and nothing's gonna happen to them and I don't have to worry about it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, those are my like little splurges. I also during the holidays I like to stock up on my favorite wine and champagne so I can have lots and lots of
Ooh.
wine
Yeah.
for the festivities or for the stress or whatever. It does help me a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And I like to look up like special holiday recipes that I can make with
Oh,
wine or
that's good.
champagne.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
just to like spice it up, and have something different. So I that's kind of something that I love to do for the holidays.
I
And
remember one Thanksgiving you made a drink. Do you remember that? Um,
yeah, what was
you
it
made a
called?
punch. I don't
It
know if
was
it
like
was
a
a punch,
yeah, it was like a
but it was during
Thanksgiving punch.
Thanksgiving. Yeah, it was so good. So good.
That
You're
was
really good at those.
yummy.
It was.
So yeah, I really like those. Also I'm a big time procrastinator. So I've been trying not to procrastinate on my Christmas gifts for the family and
Oh
friends
yeah.
because that
Hmm.
stresses me out every year. So this year I was like, you know what? If I see anything online or like while I'm shopping on Amazon and I see something that maybe Destiny would love or Ty would love,
Hmm.
I'll like just save it in my little Christmas gift list on Amazon.
Hmm.
And then I can go back to it later when I'm ready to start buying all my gifts and get them
Yeah.
from there. So I have a few things that I've come across throughout the year. So it's pretty cool. Like you're
Hmm.
not stuck thinking about what am I going to get them.
Right.
So that's a good one. I
Nice.
mean, those are my things that I think would help me get through this crazy time.
Okay.
That's
What
What
really
about
about
good
you,
you,
Ty?
Ty?
advice.
Yeah.
Well, I decided to, I guess, make it a bit broader.
Hmm.
And like you guys were saying, the holidays are always stressful because it comes with so many expectations, right? You have to get gifts,
Hmm.
you have to cook, you have to decorate, you have to, sometimes, well, some people are still receiving family visits, right? But they're doing it safely. And then on top of that, you're trying to survive a pandemic. So it's like, oh my God, there's a lot of stress to go around. Um, so I completely understand where the stress comes from. I personally, like with my immediate family, I'm kind of used to not spending the holidays with them because they do live overseas. And I spend it with my own family here, my husband. So
Hmm.
it's
So, what
kind
is
of
that
hard
like
to,
for you? Not being able to be with your family who's
right.
overseas. Does it make the holiday just a tad bit sadder, or
It makes
how is
it
it for you?
different, especially because I am very tight with my sister. So those are memories that I do miss.
Hmm.
I, what I do is, well, I have four big pieces of advice. That's some of it's related to, what to do with the family. Again, being apart from my sister and from my mom, my dad, some things that have helped before was like, for example, both of you have always invited me for your holidays with your family. So that has always made me feel a bit tighter and closer. But with the
Hmm.
pandemic going on, that thing has changed a bit, right? So then
Yeah.
I decided to think of four tips of advice that are still relevant during this period. And one of them
Hmm.
is if you can't travel to see your loved ones, keep in contact as much as you can. So it's whether either a phone
Yeah.
call, you can send a letter, some kind of gift, any form of
FaceTime.
communication. FaceTime, right. So that
Yeah.
way they know that you're thinking of them. Another piece of
WhatsApp.
advice, yeah, I use WhatsApp all the time with my family.
Hmm.
Another, so second piece of advice, try to find some company, even if it's digital. So if you know
Oh,
that
yeah.
someone is gonna be, by themselves this holiday, reach out.
Mhm.
Just like you said, you never know how much that can help somebody's holiday, especially now
Exactly.
with everything that's going
Mm-hmm.
on. A
Hmm.
third piece of advice, don't spread yourself thin. So there are a lot of people whose personal finances have been upside down because of this pandemic.
Right.
So if you feel that you can't give these big, beautiful gifts to every single person you
Right.
know,
It's
don't
okay.
stress it.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And if someone for some reason gets upset at you because they didn't get something, or you gave them something thoughtful and they still didn't cherish it, then those are people that are not even worth impressing,
Right.
to be honest. So,
Right.
and the last one, I would say express gratitude. So we have all gone through something. Most people have gone through a lot worse during this pandemic, and yet they're
Hmm.
still able to hold on to hope, right?
Right.
And it's that
Yeah.
hope that things will get better.
Get
They're
better.
going to get better. So
Mm-hmm.
that's my advice to get through this very, very different holiday season.
That's excellent advice, Ty.
Awesome.
Excellent advice. You touched on a lot of good key things that I didn't even think about. I didn't even think about the financial aspects of it. So that was really, really awesome. Um, that's great advice for the people for the holiday season. But the people want to dance during the holiday season.
Oh,
So now
yeah.
Of course.
the people I want to dance with the people. So now,
I want to dance, but not with the people. I can dance by myself.
yeah, let me clarify that. I'm not going out dancing anywhere.
No,
When
it's
I say
clubbing.
dance with the people, that pretty much means I'm dancing by myself and my family's laughing at me. It's a good time,
Oh, God.
Oh
but it's
my
a good
God.
time. It's a good time. Nat, how about that playlist?
I did make a playlist for surviving the holidays. And while I was putting this playlist together, I thought about, the stress that we've gone through this year with the virus and being in quarantine and stuff, and then just about general stress that we go through in the holidays,
Mhm.
and just being with your family. So I tried to pick like some happy, uplifting songs that'll make us happy, but also like has to do with all these things that are happening right now. So with that, I the first song is "Level of Concern" by 21 Pilots, and um, the lead singer wrote this song during the pandemic. And it's
Mhm.
a simple but hopeful song about his thoughts concerning the effects of the coronavirus made on society and the music industry. And it's a really good song. I'm sure you guys have heard it, throughout the pandemic.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like a happy, upbeat song too, yet it's like about the stress of this, what's
Mhm.
happening. And the next song is Cabin Fever by Jaden Smith. And it's also like a feel good quarantine love song. And it's very like
Yeah.
hippie like and very laid back. Like you're
Mhm.
just, hanging out at the beach listening to the song. So I liked it. I thought it was cool.
Mhm.
Um, a really good song I love is We Are Family by
Oh, yeah.
Sister Sledge. That's a great upbeat family song for the
It
holidays. You
is.
can sing with the family, dance. I love that song. And that
Mhm.
always makes me think of like being home for the holidays and,
Oh,
with everybody
Yeah.
together.
I love it.
So
I've
that's
always
one.
wanted to, yeah, I always wanted to sing that song with my sisters, but they won't sing with me.
What? I'll
what
sing it
a
with you.
No,
damn shame.
isn't it? They never want to play with me. It's not
Ain't no fun.
right.
No,
No
that's
fun.
messed up.
And the next song I picked was Rain on Me by Lady Gaga and Ariana Grande. And it's also a very uplifting dance song that you can dance to, Jesse. You can dance to this one too. So
And I do.
I'd ever ask for a free ride. Damn it, I love
you
that
know
song.
what? I always thought she said, what is it? I'd rather
thought
be drunk, but at least I
at
thought
least
she would
I'm
always say I'd rather
alive.
be drunk. But she's
What was
not
she
saying
saying?
I'd rather. She's
No.
saying I'd rather be dry, but at least I'm alive.
Oh God, here I am thinking like I'd rather be drunk, but at least I'm alive, girl.
But
Yeah.
she
No.
did mean it in that way. But did you guys know she did mean it? Because when
No.
she was it was such a cool like story behind this song, because when she was writing this song with Ariana, Lady Gaga was like through like a really going through a bad depression, and so she was singing about drinking her, like numbing her feelings by drinking so much. So she said, I'd rather be dry, sober, but at least I'm alive. So like she's been drinking and smoking and doing it, but at least she's alive. So it was like such a cool thing. So she's not saying I'd rather be drunk, but that's really what she meant, or whatever.
Close to it.
Yeah.
Right.
So and then the final song is All I Want for Christmas by Mariah Carey, because the holidays have officially begun when you hear this song. So it's one of my favorite Christmas songs.
That is very
It is a good one.
Once
It's a good
you
one.
hear it,
I can't even do the sound, but yes.
and some people are
I
like,
used to work
please
in
don't play
retail,
it.
so it was very hard to
I
work
worked
through
in
the
retail
season.
Yeah. No.
You
Never
know
again.
what song I hated every time I heard it? Mi
What was
Burrito
that?
Sabanero, the Power
That's one of my
96 mix.
favorite ones. How
Oh, I
dare
hate that
you?
song. I was like, really? Mi Burrito
I'm sorry.
Sabanero?
Did you say the Power 96 mix?
Yeah, the one that DJ Laz would play, and he like would scratch it. So it's like, Mi Burrito Sabane, Mi Burrito Sabane, and like just like
Oh
scratch.
my God.
Annoying. The
Is Power
original's
96
cute.
still a station?
I don't know.
Nat, that was an awesome playlist. It's sure to get everyone ready for the holidays.
Yes.
Yes, and it'll help you to de-stress. Oh, this has been an awesome time. I love spending my Fridays with you guys. I love sharing this time with you. I love Nat's playlists. They're the best of my walk.
Hopefully, our advice resonates with anybody out there. We completely get that it's a very hard time, but cheers to all of us, even those of you watching. It's going to be a very different holiday season, but it will get better, and we will definitely pull through this. So cheers to us.
We will.
Cheers.
Woo! We need to do an episode on why people do the woo. Okay, you did the cheers. Why did I say woo?
Because you're happy.
Woo, especially if you're at a concert and you just want the musician to.
Well, that's
if it's a small concert, you want them to hear you. And when I'm drunk and I'm having a good time, I don't care. I woo it out. Who's gonna stop me?
Why can't we woo? Why is there the thing?
Why can't
Thank you. That's just me judging myself, being hard on myself. I won't do that anymore. I'm gonna woo it out. Thank you. Woo!
Woo it out.
There you go. Woo!
Woo!
Boom.